What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Cullination Media, bringing you another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. Today's episode is number 75, and coming into today's episode, we are sitting nice and pretty, still at our 31 game differential. 89 and 58, I believe, is our exact record. So we're gonna try to get into the 90s today as far as victories go. If we get really lucky, we might get up to that 33 game differential. I don't really see that happening with the team that I'm bringing. I'm going to go over that in a second, by the way, because I did bring some new stuff, and I'm just going to, just give you guys a refresher on the stuff that's not new and all that jazz. Now, I would like to remind you guys of our like goal for this video. It's going to be 80 likes, so if you have not done so already, please show your support by clicking that thumbs up button right below this video. It does help out a lot. And I would like to update you before we get into the battles about what's been going on with the channel. The last 2 days, so today and yesterday, there's only one video going up. I know I normally put up 2 to 3 videos, but that's just because stuff was going on in my household and I was not able to record, so it's unfortunate. I fell a little bit behind, but by this weekend, we're going to get back to those 2 to 3 videos each and every day. We got a lot of stuff going on. We've got the Storm Silver playthrough, Pokemon Y is coming to an end, and then of course I have the daily Wi-Fi battles for you guys, the 6v6, the Battle Spot. I'm also going to be getting into Inverse as well, so there's going to be a whole lot of variety going on. Hopefully you can find something that you enjoy, and just, come and hang out with me, spend some time playing Pokemon, just enjoying ourselves, enjoying the summer. Now, I'm going to go over what I have here. I've got the Assault Vest, Electros, still got that Dragon Dance Scrafty because I really like it on Battle Spot. Still have the Life Orb, Hydreigon as well. It's fantastic. It's got the Roost, and it heals off that Life Orb damage. It's just amazing. Choice Specs Mega, which actually I don't think is the best set to run for it, but it was the only thing that I had bred, so we're going to use that. And then I've got Weakness Policy Caracasta. I've used that in a few videos, but I'm going to bring it back today because I needed some kind of priority, and the Water typing works out well. Actually, I have the 2 Rock types, but I don't think they share any weaknesses other than Electricity. But we have the Archeops. It's going to be Choice Banded, and we will see how that works on Battle Spot. I don't know if it will at all. And now we're finally going to get into the battles here. Hopefully Battle Spot will find us an opponent quickly because this intro was just way too long. My intros are always too long, but this one was extra long. There we go. Battle Spot finding us an opponent very quickly. I like that. I like that a lot. Very cool team as well. Hippowdon, Raikou, Houndoom, Jellicent, Cloyster, and Muck. So power all over the place, and bulk too. Actually, more so bulk than power, but sheesh. We're gonna have a hard time with this team, especially because I don't have any, I was about to say electric type moves, but I have Electros, so I don't know what I'm talking about. We're gonna lead off with the Electros, actually. He does have the Hippowdon that's gonna be immune to it, and the Raikou that will resist it. I don't know if he's going to want to bring the Hippowdon because I have the Caracasta, but we shall see. We shall see indeed. I'm going to bring Electros, I'm going to bring the Mega, and I think I would like to bring, actually no. We're not going to lead off with the Electros. We're going to lead off with the Archeops. We're going to bring the Electros. And is Mega a good idea? I don't know if it is. In fact, the better idea might just be the Hydreigon, looking at this team. Actually, no. Caracasta. So I'm going to bring the 2 Rock types. Hopefully, he does not bring the Raikou, because that would be the only thing that I really can't deal with. But this setup that I'm bringing with the Archeops, Caracasta, and Electros, that helps me deal with the rest of his team a little bit easier, except for the Raikou. So we just need to hope that he does not bring that. He might see the 2 Pokemon that I have that are weak to electricity and be like, you know what, I need to bring Raikou, and if that's the case, then he's just a better player than me. Well, I don't know if he's a better player than me, but he outsmarted me there, that's for sure. So I don't know what our opponent's name is because I can't read Japanese, I'm sorry, but we're going to start off with Archeops, Choice Banded, and all of that good stuff, and Raikou starts things off. That's not good. That is not good at all. Now let's see. This is going to be a huge problem. I'm not looking forward to this at all. Volt Switch might be coming. It definitely might be coming here. So I think what I want to do is just U-turn out, get myself out of here. I could go for the EQ, but he's going to go for the Reflect. So that is fine by me. Actually, I should have hard switched out. What am I doing? That was a terrible play. Even though I'm getting some damage off on this thing, That was not a good play because Raikou outspeeds. He could have just easily killed me off with a Thunderbolt. Not sure why I thought that it would be a good idea to stay in on something like a Raikou. Anyway, let's see here. Let's go into our... I want to go into Caracosta here because we might be able to get a weakness policy off because we just might. But he could go also for the light screen, and that would be a little bit of an issue. So I'm going to play it safe here. We're going to go into the Electros, and we will resist this Raikou stab and hopefully be able to deal a little bit of damage to this thing. We can go for... So we can go for a Flamethrower. That's going to be our best bet here as far as damage goes. I don't think this Raikou has any way of recovering HP. It does probably have the Light Clay, though, judging by the fact that it's putting up these dual screens. So that is unfortunate because 8 turns is a lot in a Battle Spot match. I mean, it's only 3 versus 3. A lot of times the whole match doesn't even go 8 turns. So this could be interesting. Now, he may only have the Reflect to patch up Raikou's bad physical defensive stat. That is also possible. So we're going to see here in a minute after he's finished choosing his move. We're going for the Flamethrower because that is what's going to do the most damage to this thing. I've got T-Bolt and Volt Switch. That's not going to do anything because it's resisted. I've got Giga Drain as well, which would do okay damage, but Flamethrower is stronger. He goes to the T-Bolt, so he's not carrying the light screen, or he thinks that I might be physical. We're going to get a Flamethrower off, and that really doesn't do that much damage at all. Really doesn't do that much damage at all. Let's go for a... Let's see. Let's go for a Giga Drain here. I want to get some health back. I want to keep Electros as healthy as possible, even if it means doing a little bit less damage. He is going to go for the light screen now that he sees that we are physical. So this is going to be doing absolutely nothing. He definitely has that light clay as well. Giga Drain does nothing. At the very least, I'm thinking that this thing doesn't have any recovery. So that is a bonus for us. And we can just continue to go for Giga Drain here to try to keep our health as high as possible because we don't know what else this person is bringing to this battle. And with those screens up, you know, it also helps us get rid of those screen turns. So just burn a couple of turns here and there with some low-powered moves, that kind of thing. Those screens are so annoying. So annoying. Hopefully we can get Raikou at least down to the point where an Aqua Jet will kill... I don't know if it will. I don't know if it will. He's going to switch out. He's going to go into his Jellicent. And this Giga Drain, wow, that does a surprising amount of damage. Oh yeah, I forgot. Super effective. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Ghost type resists poison and possibly bug, but not grass. Not grass at all. Alright, let's go for a T-Bolt here. And this thing's probably going to go for a Scald or a Will-O-Wisp or something like that. No, it's going to go for the Shadow Ball. Alright. Try to get that special D-drop. We do carry the Assault Vest, though, so that's good. Unfortunately, this Jellicent does outspeed us. And that is a problem. Recover might be coming. So what I want to do here is go for the Giga Drain. Oh, Giga Drain is disabled. I didn't even see that. It has the cursed body. Wow. Alright. Alright, then. Well, that is really unfortunate. I'm not going to lie about that. That is very, very, very unfortunate. I think what I want to do here is T-Bolt again, then. We'll T-Bolt, and then we can Volt Switch out. There's no recover. No recover. She's just going for the Shadow Ball. Wondering if this thing is Choice Specs, because that was doing a lot of damage through an Assault Vest. Is Choice Specs Jellicent a thing on Battle Spot right now, and I'm just not even thinking about it? That would be nuts. That would be absolutely nuts. In a good way, of course. I mean, I like the creativity. I really do like the creativity. In comes the Cloyster. I do not outspeed this. I need to try to get some damage off on this thing. I don't know that Giga Drain is my best bet. I think that a T-Bolt is going to be my best bet here. Let's go for the Thunderbolt. Try to get as much damage as we possibly can. He's going to go for the Icicle Spear, and I think that's just going to take us out. Oh yeah, with the Skill Link hitting 5 times, and he gets a crit on the second one. Does not matter because it would have taken us out anyway. Because it's going to hit 5 times, guaranteed. That stupid ability, Skill Link. He shows the Life Orb, so no Focus Sash. That's something to keep in mind. It's definitely something to keep in mind. Now we can go into the Caracosta here, because he can't do much to me. I really don't think he can. Really don't think he can. Well, he could Ice Shard after I Shell Smash, and I don't really want to deal with that. But he's got Icicle Spear, probably Ice Shard, probably Rock Blast, and then Shell Smash, I'm guessing. So at least nothing that's super effective. Now I could go into... Well, no, Archeops is the thing that we don't really care about right now. Because it does not outspeed Raikou and it'll die in one hit to a Thunderbolt. So we need to send out Archeops here. If he Ice Shards, it's probably going to take us below our defeatist range, and there's nothing we can do about that. What we can do is just go for the Stone Edge, try to get as much damage as possible. We do outspeed, and he does not go for the Ice Shard, so that's great. Stone Edge is going to do a lot of damage to this thing. There's the Icicle Spear. That's just going to straight up take us out, because one Icicle Spear does about 50%, so he only needs 2 hits to take us out. Only 2 hits. That is absolute craziness. So the Reflect is going to wear off. So if that Reflect was not there, that Stone Edge would have killed. But at least we burned through the Reflect turn. That's fantastic, because when that Raikou comes back in, that's what we need. That's what we need. I'm pretty sure this... Let's see. I'm pretty sure this Cloyster should outspeed my Caracosta so I can get off a Shell Smash. And then Aqua Jet should kill at plus whatever. Plus whatever, yeah, that. Plus 2. And we pretty much have to go for it here, because I don't think that an Aqua Jet will take out the Raikou from where it is if I don't have any boosts under my belt. So we have to go for the Shell Smash. That's the only way we're going to win. So we're going for it. Hidden Power. What? Are you going to set off my weakness policy? Oh, no, you're just going to straight up KO me because that was Hidden Power Grass. Are you serious? I kind of wish that I had the Sturdy now, not the Solid Rock. Wow, alright. Well, I can't even be mad at that. Hidden Power Grass Cloyster. That is so funny. I honestly can say I've never seen that before, but that is really cool. So that is a loss for us opening up today's episode. That brings our record to 89 and 59. So a 30 game differential. We might dip down below that if we get another loss today, which is possible. Very, very possible indeed. But that was a good battle. I'm not upset about that at all. I didn't really make too many misplays, except for at the beginning when I U-turned with that Archeops. It didn't cost me, and it really didn't play into the match. So he just ended up having a little bit of a better team, and that's just what it is. That's how it works in Battle Spot sometimes. You know, you don't bring the right Pokemon. It's a little bit of a guessing game. So that's just how it goes. We're up against someone from Italy now. Okay, very, very interesting. We've got Garchomp, Umbreon, Gengar, Goodra, Weezing, and Mawile. It's going to be Mega Mawile, I'm sure. It could also be Mega Gengar. It could be carrying the 2 Megas. A lot of people do that on Battle Spot, and nothing wrong with that, because it's 3 versus 3, so you can choose which Pokemon you're going to bring, you know, for different situations. I think it works out pretty darn well. Now, Scrafty gets destroyed by the Mawile. Scrafty gets destroyed by the Weezing as well. And it can't take on a whole lot else. It can take on that Goodra pretty decently with an Ice Punch. It can take on the Gengar with a knockoff. It can take on the Umbreon with a Drain Punch. So I think I might want to bring it. But we're going to have to be careful of pretty much everything else on this person's team. I kind of want to bring the Yanmega. No, what good is that going to do? That only takes on the Umbreon. No. Yanmega is not a good choice here at all. Not a good choice at all. So let's see. Let us see here. I kind of want to bring the Electros again. Kind of want to. Although it doesn't do anything to Garchomp. It doesn't do anything to Mawile. Ah, man. This is going to be interesting. I think he doesn't have any Pokemon. Oh, no, he does. He has the Garchomp. So he does have an immunity to electricity. But we're going to start off with the Electros anyway. We're going to bring Scrafty. And I think our best bet here is to bring, I want to say the Caracosta. Because at least I have the... No, we're going to bring the Hydreigon instead. We have the Scrafty for the Umbreon. I'm not feeling so good going into this match, I'm not going to lie. He's got a really diverse team, and my team doesn't match up too well against it. So that is a thing. That is a thing, indeed. Allure 91. He's going to start off with the Weezing. And we are starting off with Electros. So that is not a bad matchup at all, and I kind of want to just Volt Switch out of here, because he might just switch. He might just switch, and if he switches into Garchomp, that's going to be the end of my life. But at least I can switch moves. So let's go, well, do I want to go for a T-Bolt? That's going to do a lot more damage. And this Weezing can't do a whole lot to me. Cannot do a whole lot to me at all. Let's go for the T-Bolt. He's going to withdraw, so the Garchomp is coming in. He did bring the Garchomp. That is unfortunate. Oh no, he's going to send in the Goodra. Okay. Well, that's a little bit better because at least we can hit it with an attack. And we can Volt Switch out safely to Scrafty because this Goodra should outspeed, hit us with a Dragon Pulse, or something like that. Draco Meteor, we will be able to take that with our Assault Vest. So let's do that. Go for the Volt Switch. Come on, show me that. Oh, Flamethrower, alright. Alright, it's not Stab, and that really doesn't do that much damage at all. Just about 41 HP. Volt Switch does absolutely nothing because this thing is probably Assault Vest as well. But that means we get a safe switch into basically whatever we want. I could go into the Hydreigon because I do outspeed and a Draco Meteor. Even if this thing is Assault Vest, I think it might kill with Life Orb. But I don't know that I want to risk that, to be honest. Really don't know that I want to risk that. So I could go into the Scrafty and at least force him out and go for a knockoff to get rid of the Weezing coming in, its item, which is probably going to be Black Sludge. But, and a big but here, we don't know what his other Pokemon is. I'm going to go into the Hydreigon, because then the Weezing can't switch in. He may very well have the Mawile to defend against Dragon-type moves, specifically. But we're going to go for the Draco anyway, because it's going to deal a lot of damage to anything but that Mawile. He's switching out. Please don't show me the Mawile. He has the Umbreon, which is going to be his special wall, and that is fine by me. So Scrafty can take on 2 of these Pokemon, so thankfully, I decided let's bring the Scrafty, because he's going to do some work in this battle. I can feel it. Draco does about half. Man. Alright, well I'm guessing this thing is going to want to like Toxic or something similar to that. Something similar to that. Or he could wish. He could wish predicting a switch. That is very possible. That is very, very possible. We know now that this... I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know. We're going into the Scrafty, though. If he wants the Toxic, that's fine. We have the Lumberry. I might be making a mistake by wasting it here, because that Weezing most likely has the Will-O-Wisp, and I might have to switch into it. But we're going to go into the Umbreon. He's going to go for the Protect. I don't know why he thought that I would stay in. Not sure why he thought that. He's going to get his Lefty's Recovery. But now we can go for a knockoff. I'm guessing. I just want to get rid of an item. That's basically all that I want right now. Or we can go for a Dragon Dance. Because if he brings that Weezing in, we can get a knockoff off still. And if he wants to Willow, then we have our Lumber. Yeah, let's go for the Dragon Dance. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? He's going to withdraw, so we get a free Dragon Dance up. The Weezing is coming in here. There's the Weezing. We can get a knockoff off. A knockoff off. Off. I'm saying off way too many times in this episode. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Alright, so there's our speed and our attack. Getting up to +1, which is fantastic. Let's go for that knockoff. He's most likely going to go for the Willow, as I mentioned. And knockoff does absolutely nothing. There's the Will-O-Wisp. He does connect with it, which is fine. And that's really not going to do anything because we're going to be able to eat our Lum. That is fantastic. We do have to switch out here, though. We do have to switch out because another knockoff is not going to kill. We're not going to get the boost from him having an item. Ice Punch is not going to do anything because it's not Stab. So let's see. Let's go into the Electros. I can take anything that this thing wants to throw my way. If he wants to go for the Sludge Bomb, that's fine. Electros really is more of a pivot in this battle because it can't do anything except to the Weezing here. He's going to go for the Clear Smog. That is fine by me. That's a really good move to carry on a Weezing, by the way. It's like Haze, basically, except it does a little bit of damage, so that is actually pretty cool. So let's go for the Volt Switch. We can do that safely now. He's going to withdraw, and I'm assuming that, well, I guess either of these Pokemon can come in because they both are special walls, actually. In comes the Umbreon. Go for the Volt Switch, and we are wearing down this team. We're definitely wearing down this team. We can go into the Hydreigon at this point and fire off another Draco Meteor because that will kill this Umbreon from here. It will kill anything on his team, actually. Something's pretty much guaranteed to die as long as Draco doesn't miss. So we're gonna poke a big hole in our opponent's team right now, hopefully. Fingers crossed that I do not miss this attack because I will be a little bit upset if I do. Not gonna lie. He's gonna go for the Protect to try to get some more lefties recovery, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I figured he would do that. But I still don't think he can live a Draco from this range. Well, I don't know. It's going to be close. That was actually a really good play. We have to go for it here. We have to go for the Draco. It's going to connect. Come on, Hydreigon. You know you want to kill this little puppy cat thing. Please, get rid of this Umbreon. No, he survives with like no HP left. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? He's going to go for the Toxic. And so this is a Toxic stalling Umbreon, of course. Of course it is. Oh man, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted at all. So now we can pretty much kill this thing with anything. I mean, we could kill it with another Draco. I think he's gonna Protect though, so that kind of makes me want to switch into the Electros. Kind of. But after 2 Protects, I don't think a Thunderbolt will kill. I don't know. If that's how much a Draco Meteor is going to do I just have to suck it up and deal with some damage? I could go for a Roost here to try to get back up to full health, and then go for another Draco. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go for a Roost, predicting and Protect. There's the Protect. We'll at least get back up to full health. We're going to take the Toxic damage, which is fine, but he is either going to have to switch out or get rid of his Umbreon here. That's basically what it comes down to at this point. I know we're at -2, but even at this HP, I'm pretty sure another Life Orb Draco Meteor will take this thing out, and that'll put us in a fantastic position with one of these Pokemon finally out of the way, because he just brought all bulk. All bulk. They're all wallish Pokemon. All of them. So he's using stall tactics, basically. Let's go for the Draco. See what he wants to do. He's gonna forfeit the match because I predicted your Protect. Really? Is that what we've stooped to? Alright, well, I think that's hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How dare I predict that Protect? How dare I do that? I'm gonna count that as a victory because I really feel like I had that match. I was gonna take out that Umbreon that turn, and then I could have switched out. And I could have gone into my Electros again. Would have been able to take any hit. Would have been able to Volt Switch out into the appropriate Pokemon. Either bring Hydreigon back out again and go for another Draco. And at that point, none of his Pokemon wanted to take that. It's going to be super effective against the Goodra. It was going to take out the Weezing in one hit from where it was at. And then at that point, I could bring in Scrafty and finish things up. Now, depending on which Pokemon was gone, if the Weezing was the one that got knocked out, then, I mean, I guess I could bring in Scrafty on the Goodra and Ice Punch it. If the Goodra was the one that got taken out, I can just switch my team around and get a special attacker out there, either Electros or Hydreigon, and either one of them could really take out the Weezing. So I am definitely going to count that as a victory. That brings us up to 90 and 59, so a 31 game differential still. Right, is that correct? 90? Is that correct? Yes, it is. All right, 90 and 59. I was like, that seems more like a 41 game differential, but as you guys know, I don't math. I don't math. Not in my head, not while I'm recording. I can do it when I'm not recording just fine, but as soon as I have to focus on my commentary and actually making sense with what I'm saying, then the math doesn't compute. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but that's just how it goes. Anyway, that's going to be it for this time, guys, so I want to thank you all for watching, as always, and do not forget to click that thumbs up button right below this video if you have not done so already. Show your support, and of course, I do really appreciate it, and I know other people appreciate it as well, because, I don't know, it just seems like everybody enjoys, supporting your favorite YouTubers and that kind of thing. Anyway, I will see you all for the next episode, but until then, game on.